Hey guys, so a lot of people kept asking me about my combo rotation and how it works. Like, why are my thunder sigils not running out? Or why is the cooldown on my flash strike so fast? Or why is it casting so fast and I can alternate 1 and 3 so much? So I'm gonna go and break down the combo and the talents I chose in the talent tree. This build needs a lot of talent points, so first job is a given. So let's go to the second job. You need crit rate buffs, so all the nodes with crit rate for your Iaido slash will need to be given. Iaido Mastery is one that increases the crit rate by 10%, and Violent Slash increases it by 12%. And every time you crit, you get 100 blade intent with your Iaido slash, and this is really important. So I can show you if I hop over to the guild center to do the training dummy. Feel free to join our guild, by the way. We're looking for members to grow and do stuff with. Alright, so hopping over to the back to the training dummies. So with 100 blade intent, your Iaido slash casts way faster. And without it, it casts insanely slow, as you can see here. And with the crit, I got 100 blade intent back, so I can do it fast again. So if you're lucky with your crits, you can cast Iaido slash really fast every time. And then the deal about the thunder sigils not running out is because of when I'm in Volt Surge, every time I consume sigils, there's a chance to return sigils, as you can see here. And when the buff runs out, that means my sigils ran out. And this is due to a skill called Thunder Sigil Rewind. When I consume Thunder Sigils, there's a chance to return a Thunder Sigil, and with every Thunder Sigil I have, increases by 9%. I have 6 Thunder Sigils, so it's 54%. But to make it guaranteed for 100% every time, you need the other Thunder Sigil Rewind. So this is one of them, and the other one is down here. Which is when I'm in Volt Surge, the Thunder Sigil Rewind bonus is doubled. I do decrease the damage per Thunder Sigil from 25% to 12%, but consistency is better. And I get my 6th Thunder Sigil from this Thunder Sigil Charm node right here. So for example, when I cast Volt Surge, and I press overdrive to get my thunder sigils, and then every time I use a skill, it consumes it, but I gain it right away. So I'm always at full thunder sigils during my combos. And when Volt Surge runs out, you can see that my thunder sigils don't come back to me. But later I can explain how to maintain your Volt Surge uptime. The next crucial part of this build is Dual Blade Intent. This skill lets me use my Flash Strike at a faster casting speed whenever I'm at full Blade Intent. And with a decent enough crit rate, you should be at 100% Blade Intent all the time. With the skills being reliant on Blade Intent and crit, both the 1 and 3 should cast really quickly with each other. My current crit rate is 26%, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but because of all my talent nodes, Iaido Mastery makes Iaido Slash 36%, and Violent Slash makes it 48%. And those crit rate increase can be further amplified with Wind Assault. The Wind Assault 2 description is incorrect, and it should actually be the exact same as Wind Assault 1, because they both do the same thing, in that any crit rate increase will actually be doubled, and I can show you here. And I can show you here that it actually increases my crit rate. So it was 26%, and if I remove it, my crit stats for my gear will be less potent, and as you can see, it went down. So yeah, Wind Assault 2 is exactly the same as Wind Assault 1, and you can see after reactivating it, my crit rate went back up. So this means the Iaido Mastery and the Violent Slash actually increase my crit rate by 20% and 24%. So in total, it's roughly 70% crit rate when I use Iaido Slash. So I have a 30% chance to not get 100 Blade Intent. The next crucial node to make this work is Flash Frenzy Blade. Every time I use Iaido Slash, I have a 10% chance base to reset the cooldown of Flash Strike, and for every Thunder Sigil I get another 10%. So with 6 Thunder Sigils, I have a total of 70% chance to reset the cooldown. So those are pretty much the core nodes to have when trying to do the combo, and everything else is just damage increases, like Thunder Sigil Affinity, Instant Slash, Thunder Curse, and more. So now to help maintain the uptime of Volt Surge, you need Infinite Thunder. Every time you use 5 Thunder Sigils, your Volt Surge cooldown goes down by 0.5 seconds. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but you are consuming 5 Thunder Sigils so often in that combo. For every time I use EI Slash and then Flash Strike, in a quick succession, that's basically 10 Thunder Sigils every time. And you can see the cooldown go down so fast. And it's even more potent on groups of monsters because there's a higher chance to crit. And with each crit, your blade intent is 100, so faster casting. And roughly at the end of this whole burst combo, I should have about 19 seconds left of cooldown for my Volt Surge. And then during that time, I usually press my ultimate to get 5 more Thunder Sigils. And there's also a talent node to increase the ultimate damage, based on how many Thunder Sigils you consumed. For my skills, I have the Muku Chief and Phantom Arachnocrab Battle Imagines, and they're both at tier 0. And the Muku Chief gives a 10% crit damage buff passively, while the Phantom Arachnocrab gives 800, so it gives a huge amount. It's actually more than my base Mastery, which is like 400 or 500 or something. And Mastery boosts the damage of all your skills that consume Thunder Sigils, so basically my Flash Strike. So I'm currently at 12k ability score. And for my gear, I generally try to roll for crit, since the whole combo rotation relies on crit. Because if you don't crit your Iaido slash, you don't get the 100 blade intent. And for the legendary purple lines, I try to look for agility on all of them. But if I don't get it, then I don't get it. For my skills, all of my other skills are pretty much tier 0. And I'm only looking to level up Iaido slash and Flash Strike, since those are my 2 main moves. And I got Volt Surge to tier 3 just because for a little bit of attack bonus. But I'm looking to level up Iaido slash and Flash Strike to max, and then probably something like Scythe Wheel maybe? Basic attack maybe? I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If I left anything out, just let me know, and I'll try to address them in the comments, or I can make a video about it. I don't know, just ask. Alright, peace.